Our next expert is from the Digital Curriculum Department. They will be discussing the topic of social media.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us at the OCPS Virtual Parent Academy. My name is Marielle Milano, and I'm the Director for Digital Curriculum and Instructional Design with Orange County Public Schools. Tonight, I'd like to share with you important information about digital curriculum and high school students. Over the past 3 years, through the generous support of the community, OCPS has been able to launch digital learning in all 19 of our traditional high schools. Staff and students are each provided with a convertible laptop. We're proud that we've currently passed out 75,000 devices to staff and students, all which encourage online collaboration and communication. When we first began the LaunchEd digital learning program, high school staff and students only used Edmodo to communicate, and we received an outpouring of requests to allow for different ways for students to collaborate and communicate with each other through social media. OCPS spent over a year investigating the safe use of social media in school with students. And during that time, we found that 9 out of 10 middle and high school students nationally already have at least one social media account, such as Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. And we began to ask ourselves, why not encourage classroom communication in the online world that students already love, in addition to that traditional face-to-face communication? Well, at the end of the year, we worked with our school board to encourage and enable high schools to have limited access to approved social media platforms. These platforms help students, parents, and teachers share information in new ways to build a sense of community. This year, OCPS is proud to have approved Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Google+, and Google Hangouts for use by high school staff and students. There are a couple important points parents need to be aware of regarding social media. First, high school students must use social media accounts tied to their district-provided email account while on campus, not their personal email account. Second, parents can opt out of the use of social media by filling out the Parent Technology Media and Information Consent form located on Progress Book. But before you opt out, let's talk a little bit more about how social media is used. First off, where can students use an OCPS social media account? Well, they can use a social media account on their district-provided laptop during class time. Students don't need cell phones in class because we provide them with a laptop, but they are encouraged to use their cell phones to connect on campus, before school, after school, and during lunch. In fact, each month the Superintendent's Student Advisory Council, which is made up of a dynamic team of student leaders from each high schools, helps us to promote Apps for Success, which use local contests to help students download apps on their cell phone that help them stay connected to the community, stay informed, extend learning, and produce powerful content. In January, students will learn about the power of Instagram, a photo sharing app, to build school community. All contests for students are optional. Social media is also heavily used by high school teachers in the classroom. Social media is another place to engage students in learning, a place that students are sometimes more comfortable socializing in terms of their peers, but less familiar in terms of using it as a positive communication and learning tool. Teachers and students use social media to connect school topics to the real world. Using social media in the classroom means students have the opportunity to speak up, especially students who are shy but have something to contribute. Learn from experts that are not available in the building, such as astronauts, mathematicians, authors, community figures, and many more. And to share and communicate their knowledge and opinions on a public platform, but in a respectful way. Everything we do at OCPS is aimed at preparing students for life beyond graduation, which includes college. Well, a lot has changed since we went to college, and you might be surprised to know that colleges use student social media accounts heavily to scout and recruit students. In fact, Ivy League schools were among the first to start this practice. Once recruited, colleges also use social media to promote financial aid opportunities, to get students collaborating with each other in class, and also to build community for students, making a really large university like UCF seem like a small, tight-knit group of friends. So, pop quiz. Which platform do you think OCPS students use most in college applications? Well, beginning this year, juniors will be encouraged to include a link to their LinkedIn profile in their college application. Not familiar with LinkedIn? It's an online profile that provides students an opportunity to share their qualifications, skills, and expertise, and the courses they've taken. Colleges search LinkedIn for potential candidates instead of students having to search for colleges. If your student is going directly to the workplace, then social media skills are super important there too. Most major companies, like Orange County Public Schools, use social media to promote their business and to collaborate internally with employees. So you must be wondering, I wonder what colleges and employers will see when they search for my student. Let's check out why your student's digital footprint really matters. Your digital footprint paints a picture of who you are. This is your biography on the internet and a collection of information about you that has been posted either by you or others. It helps others, including employers and advertisers, learn more about you. Everything you do online is considered a digital footprint, like online shopping, social media, and even the websites you visit. Students learn about managing their digital footprint through digital literacy courses at the beginning of each year in English Language Arts. So, what can your student do to maintain a healthy and positive digital footprint? Well, there's a couple key rules of the road. Think before you post, share, follow, or retweet anything. Review your old posts, tweets, and photos, and delete anything that you don't feel represents you. Do a Google search of yourself. You might be surprised what you find. Check your privacy settings and always use strong passwords. Well, that's all we have to share for today. What questions can we answer for you about how high school students can use social media to prepare for college and career?